espn Carolina. Thank all my viewers, all my followers. But before we do anything, make sure you hit that big subscribe button. I ain't gonna keep y'all long, family, but I want to talk about something that a lot of people ain't talking about. Now, you can act like it don't exist, you act like you don't know what it is, but I'm simply coming telling y'all today that what Vlad did is very disrespectful, because Marlon Wayne told him he wanted $40,000 for the video to do an interview with him. Now let me say this, I've been on the record and I said it before and I said it time and time again. If y'all don't think something wrong with this shit, then y'all crazy. It ain't nowhere in the world. It ain't nowhere in the world that all these platforms are making a name and building their brand off African Americans, and they ain't getting paid, or they want to take the credit for our community and our culture. There's a lot of people that ain't gonna see nothing wrong with it because they up right now and they ain't worrying about being down tomorrow. There's probably gonna be hundreds, thousands, or millions of people that come across this video or skip over this video. That ain't gonna change what's going on. I want you to think about all the people that's African American right now, whatever you want to call them, blacks. This is a terrible time that we're going through in the world right now. You know, rather not paying attention to what's really at stake. But it's crazy when I look at, you know, the social media, and I look at these interviews, and I'm seeing the people, you know, trying to build their legacy, making a boatload of money based off our culture, and then we ain't got no ownership. We don't get no percentage of the videos. You know, all these platforms that dominate in sports, that African American is dominating basketball and football in America, man, they're sad. Now I know the people that are YouTubers and millionaires might not give two fucks about this video, but I do. And it's sad anytime that we sit around and we don't do nothing about what's going on. We just sit around and don't understand. I'm speaking to the whole world right now. I want you to think about, I'm calling TNT out, I'm calling ESPN out, I'm calling Vlad TV out, I'm calling the Breakfast Club out, I'm calling ABC out, I'm calling Fox out. Yeah, I'm calling all these networks out, because how y'all gonna build a brand off the African American culture and then sit back and get generational wealth while these people out here begging and starving? They out here starving, and I don't think we understand what's at stake. I don't think a lot of people understand what's going on. So I'm talking to myself, and I'm screaming from the bottom of my lungs to the top and say, well, how all these networks, you know, got all these African Americans on there, getting all this content, all these great views, all these millions of views, and then when you look at it, the athlete or the entertainer ain't getting nothing but walking away from it. They getting thousands of views. Thousands of views. Don't let this go over your head, man. Don't let it go over your head, because I want to let y'all know. Stop going on Vlad TV. Stop going on a lot of these shows that are not supported by blacks, because let me tell you what, a lot of these things are going viral and a lot of people getting arrested and getting incarcerated. They're using this shit against us, man. They're using everything against us. So they're stealing our history, they're stealing our stories and everything else. And why I did this video? Because I want the whole world to know about this shit. I want the whole world to understand what's going on. A lot of people getting arrested because people going on podcasts and Vlad TV having damn interviews and saying all the other stuff. A lot of players get fined for won't talk to ESPN and some of the journalism and everything else. Just listen. Every time I tell y'all about something, y'all see it coming true. Just pay attention. Just pay attention. I already won. I'm not in this for views, so I can care less if I don't get 1 million views. Cause you know what? I'm trying to get $1 million, so I ain't worrying about 1 million views. And so I'm sitting there telling the whole world. Now here's the thing: unless you're an athlete or you're on a big network, you ain't gonna get 1 million views anyway. I want y'all to pay attention for a minute. Think about all the people that on YouTube. I want to show y'all something. Think about all the people that on YouTube. Look at all the content creators. Look at everybody trying to be one. Now they got great content, but I want to enlighten y'all. The only time it goes viral, or the only time it doing real numbers, is when they got a lot of subscribers, or they on a major platform. But these people they're stealing our stories. They using our culture to try to build a name and a brand for themselves. I'm telling y'all the damn truth. They building a name with our stories and with our culture. Every time you turn around, non-culture people trying to interview our culture. Y'all don't see what's going on? If your eyes and your ears work, open it up. Don't think that the only time you can be important or a multi-millionaire having a show. See, that's the problem. We turn the blind eye and the ear to everything that we see, what's going wrong. And there's a lot of shit that's going wrong that we ain't speaking on. We wait till it get too late. We go on Vlad TV, a white man that don't know nothing about our damn culture, know nothing about our culture. Get on there and disrespect the great Marlon Wayne. Now, he probably did nothing recently in a while, but you can't compare no damn Vlad to no damn Marlon Wayans. What he done for the culture, whether it was in this era or another generation. You know, and it's sad because as African Americans, we sit around and don't do nothing. I'm asking myself, why do African Americans sit around so much and not do nothing? Why we don't speak up? Why we don't say nothing about these issues and things that are important? Why we let somebody else tell our own story? Why we let somebody else take credit for the brands that we building, for our own sports entertainment? Look at all these athletes now. Look at all the NBA and NFL athletes. All of them got a podcast. You know why? Because they tired of, they can't say what I'm saying because they get fined. They can't say what they're saying. The only person that willing to say and do anything is Stephen A. Smith. I done told y'all about Stephen A. Smith. But look at Stephen A. Smith now. He went and got his own show. You know why? Because he know a lot of people don't want to come on First Take and bother with him. He know a lot of people don't want to talk to him. And then he get in front of the camera and start lying about his sources and all that. Man, me to tell you, that guess what? Ain't no one man above everybody else. But simply, I'm asking the whole world, why is it that the only time a person get a bunch of views is from a naked woman on the internet, or some kind of violence, or some kind of drama? Man, these white people, man, making a killing. They making a killing off what we do, baby. They making a killing. And I ain't racist. I'm just saying is that you mean to tell me on most platforms, African American is the main source of revenue and viewers. How is it that these white Americans can take credit for our work? And it's cool. I mean, you gotta think about it. African Americans is so busy trying to do any and everything that we're a prison to our own self and our own culture. And I'm simply asking the whole world right now, how in the world all these platforms, plus more that I didn't mention, is able to get millions of views and black people ain't getting no generational wealth and no credit or no percentages like that? I'm asking simply. And I want somebody to bring knowledge and information and data to what I'm saying. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about, you know, hey, this, nah, I don't want to hear nothing about that because, see, all these networks is building a brand. And so I ask myself, if all these damn networks building a brand, why aren't more African Americans is thriving? Look at YouTube. If you turn on YouTube and there ain't no animal show or something like that, you know, man, look at us. We run every platform. So now I come to the conclusion, why aren't the black people getting the proper respect that they need? Look at basketball and football. Football about to be back in. College and NFL. More than 85% of the players are black. But look at all these networks about to take credit for it. So yeah, somebody might not like this interview. They might not like my show right now because on BSP in Carolina, I own my show. I ain't trying to get 1 million views. But I do got a problem with it. How is it that everybody that's not our culture and not black or African American getting all these views and getting all this credit? And then it's crazy because as African Americans, we are open to work with anybody and do business with anybody. But look at it. Everybody, most of these people that own the show is white, Caucasian, or European people that making millions of dollars and off our footage, off our life, off our story. And so I found a lot of shit wrong with this shit right here. Because we make the news for every bad thing. We don't get the proper respect on nothing we do. And so I don't know if you got a problem with it. I don't know if people care. Some people too busy worrying about the views and do anything for views. I'm just simply asking you if you're African American or you got any black in you, and our stories, our history, how is it acceptable that a white man, a white woman with a camera can become rich off our story? But then we get killed by the cops on you know, when the whole world watching. I get it if a woman want to OnlyFans. I get it if you want to expose your body and you want to be that. I get all that. But where do we come into place at? I want y'all to think about something that come across this video. Name one platform that we don't run. Name one platform that we don't run. Name it. We building the views, and they finally sitting back getting generational wealth, and don't got to go through that. Man, it's sad because I don't know how long it's gonna take before our people realize what I'm saying. I don't know how long it's gonna take. And I just put a few. If anybody never want to laugh for this, if I was a black person, I wouldn't do no damn interview with Vlad if he paid me. Ain't no damn way in hell. And that's why the world, I'm telling y'all, that's why Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and everybody else getting their own podcast. You know what we need to do next? Get our own network. But you know why they ain't gonna do that? Because they already know. They already know what we represent. So we need to come to the table with something. Because I'm looking at all this shit, and we giving them great content. We entertaining the fuck out the world. Now I'm asking y'all, why aren't we getting the proper respect that we should? I'm simply asking the question. Why aren't we getting the proper respect that we should? I'm simply asking the question. Why aren't we getting the proper respect that we should? You know why? You know why? Because it's always going to be the same thing. It's always, because it's always going to be the same thing. It's always going to be, hey, keep your head down, nigga. Keep your head down. And keep us entertainment. Speaking unless you're spoken to. That's why. I ain't here to hold y'all all day. But I'm here to damn sure bring y'all the facts. So thank y'all for tuning in to BSP in Carolina so much. If y'all see this video, subscribe. But if you don't, I done served my purpose. And I always serve my purpose when I get one view, not a million. Because guess what though? The real raw and authentic stuff is not made off views, baby. It's made off being authentic. And so a lot of people gonna pass by this. But I'm here to tell you, be careful what you passing up on. But still, I need you to comment down below.